Hello and welcome to another episode of the iGoldrush Report, where you learn all about domain names, what to do with them, and how to make money with them. I'm Paul Goldstone, CEO and owner of iGoldrush.com, and I hope you enjoy this episode.
Hi everyone, I'm Morgan Linton, and welcome to the iGoldrush Special Report. Every single month we will be bringing you a brand new video, and it's going to be all about running domaining businesses. Well, with Webfest really close, I thought this would be a great time to talk about domain conferences, and I have been to a few conferences. I'm a huge geek. I actually keep all of my conference badges. I don't even know why, but they came in handy for this video, right? So I wanted to give you 5 simple tips for getting the most out of any conference that you attend. And this can apply for domain conferences, but it can also apply to all different kinds of conferences. Very first thing is set a goal. When you're going to a conference, when you're going to a meeting, when you're going anywhere, you should always have some goal in mind. And I find a lot of people go to a conference and they say, I just want to learn, I just want to network. And that's great, and you should definitely do that. But also set a real measurable goal. Maybe it's that you want to meet a particular broker and talk to them about a domain that you have. Or maybe you want to speak to someone that does development or SEO and talk to them about a project you're working on. But set a real measurable goal so you can say, okay, at the end of the conference, I want to have 2 of my names under brokerage by this broker I really like. Or maybe there's a potential buyer where you go, I know this guy who had bought names, I want to approach him, my goal is to sell him one of my similar names. Or maybe I'd like to be able to have somebody help me with the development projects and partner together with them. But make sure to set that goal, make it measurable, and don't make it something fluffy like I want to meet a bunch of people. You'll do that no matter what, and that's great. But setting a measurable goal will really help to make sure that you're staying focused and the things you're doing at the conference are trending towards that goal. The next thing you want to do is make meetings. There's got to be some people you want to meet with. You don't need to set up a meeting schedule. You're meeting every morning at 8 a.m. for a breakfast meeting, and then you've got a meeting at 10 and 11, and that's no fun. And I've done that. I don't do that anymore. I actually hate morning meetings, just too early, and I'm too sleepy a lot of times. But set meetings with people that you actually want to meet with and have an agenda. Have something you want to talk to them about. And this should all be related to the goals that you're trying to achieve at the conference. Now, it doesn't mean that every single person you want to talk to, you have to set a formal meeting with. But if there are people that you think there's partnership opportunities, sales opportunities, ways you can work together, it's the beginning of the year. This is the perfect time to do it. But know that people are busy. And if you really want to get some focused time, you're going to want to set a meeting, have it on the calendar and meet. And like I said, try to avoid mornings. Nobody likes that 8 a.m. meeting. I'm sorry, even if they accept your meeting at 8 a.m., nobody wants to meet at 8 a.m. It's too early. Sure. Yes, there are morning people. If those 2 people do connect up, yes, but understand that in a lot of cases, people are out late, they're having a good time. Set a meeting at a reasonable time. And one of the most important things to remember, this is what people say a lot about conferences, and it's completely true, it's all about networking. At the end of the day, you just want to put yourself in as many situations as possible to be able to network and talk with people and learn from each other. Okay, so that means, once the conference is over for the day, don't think that, okay, well, there's no more talks, that's the end of the conference. No, that's where really a lot of the good stuff begins. Get out to as many events as you can. There are a lot of companies that are holding different types of events in the domaining space, and this is a great chance to get to know the people that work for the companies that you work with, or people that you've never met before that you might just run into and have a good talk over a beer. You never know when you're just going to find someone and go, hey, I know you wrote this post about that, or hey, you have this company that's doing this. It's so interesting to be able to just socialize in a more relaxed environment, so make sure to get out to as many networking events as you possibly can. And on top of that, you do want to have some kind of a balance, though, with the talks. And this is, I think, one of the complexities with conferences is understanding, well, what talks and seminars should I go to, and which time should I kind of take my focus off that and back on the networking? And there's no right or wrong answer. It depends on the person. But what I recommend is make sure that you do go to the talks that interest you, that are in whatever specific area you focus on. So if you focus on domain sales, go to domain sales related talks. If you're interested in domain development, go to development related talks. But go to talks within your subject area. However, don't spend all day doing nothing but going to talks. Honestly, you want to be able to balance your time so that you're getting good networking, good meetings, and valuable information from these talks. And there are a lot of really good talks, so make sure you do this before you go to the conference. Look at the schedule. It's all available online for any conference you'll go to, and circle the ones that you definitely want to go to. Maybe put a star next to some that you're thinking about, And that way during the day, you're not just kind of figuring out as you go along, makes you more organized, and it'll help you plan your meeting schedule so that you're not planning a meeting on top of a seminar or some kind of a talk that you really wanted to go to. And I would say one talk you absolutely should go to at every conference is the keynote. Never miss the keynote. Conference organizers go through a lot of hard work to get great people for keynotes, and it's a really great experience, really to bring the entire conference together in something that everybody can relate to and talk about. And this year at Webfest, it's Kim Kardashian, which should be unbelievably interesting. She is an outstandingly successful person. The stuff that's happened to her definitely is not an accident. She's worked it, and I think it's going to be a really impressive thing for everyone to see and hear and really learn together. Last, but definitely not least, don't be that guy. So yes, go out, network, have a good time, have a beer with somebody that you've wanted to meet, but don't be that one guy that's that drunk guy or gal, could be guy or gal, but don't be that person that the next day everyone's going, oh, did you see so-and-so? They were so drunk, they had a lampshade on their head. You don't want to be that guy, all right? Just no fun. So remember, as you're drinking and partying and have a great time, know your limits, stay safe, and don't be that guy. You don't want to see those photos of you all over Twitter and Facebook, do you? No, I don't think so. So this is Morgan Linton from the iGoldrush Special Report conferences. That's what I'm talking about. I think a lot of people are going to be going to Webfest. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there, and I hope these tips helped everyone make their next conference experience even better.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the iGoldrush Report. If you have any questions or comments or any other topics you'd like discussed, please visit our website at www.igoldrush.com, and we look forward to hearing from you.